decision-making process, what you're doing is self-sabotaging. And what you can do is make short-term commitments, test things out, evaluate whether it is or isn't for you. And if you realize, hey, you know what, this isn't necessarily what I want in life, then you can change. I wouldn't tell a person, hey, don't go to move to New York, don't go spend 10 grand on an apartment, don't go. I wouldn't say that. Go do it, test it out. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you. But don't be afraid to test it out. But then don't be afraid to say, fuck off, I'm going to go try something new.
Yeah, it's a rewiring process takes so long because
I think it's the identity. I think people attach their identity to, well, if I have a smaller apartment, people are going to judge me. If I have a worse job that maybe I enjoy more, people are not going to like me. Or I need to make X amount of money in order to have validation or self-worth. And these are the lies, these are the deceits, and these are the self thoughts that kind of enter somebody's mind that aren't true. So, for example, let's say somebody's working a finance job. Say they don't enjoy it. In their mind, they're like, well, I still need to pay for bills, therefore this is what I have to do. No, 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 no. The reason you have to pay for bills is because you brought those bills upon yourself. So if you don't want the responsibility because you don't want the gig, you don't want the job, then what you need to do is unwind that process. And once you unwind that process, then you have mental clarity, once again, mental real estate in order to make good decisions.
Well, that's what COVID allowed people to do, right? Because when you didn't have to commute to Goldman Sachs and you were sitting at home, you freed up all this time. And I was number one victim for this because I was working in consulting at the time, and I was looking at my calendar being like, what am I doing with myself? I was stuck at home, right? That's when I discovered Man's Search for Meaning, and I was reading that, studying that really closely, and I began to realize what I wanted. That wasn't building a business at the time. It was something social, it was interaction. And that's how it started. And that was the big philosophy, was the fact that I could think for myself clearly, and that still became a multi-year process.
Yes.
To get there. So my kind of concern sometimes is the fact that people meet the wall of resistance, and then they realize then this is difficult.
14 defense, beautiful.
They'll just fuck off and do something else.
Yeah, I mean, you have the path of least resistance, and usually the path of least resistance, or, you know, the broad way is the way that everybody takes. It's easier to get a job today. It's easier to work a 9 to 5. But when you're 65, when you're 70, was that path of least resistance actually beneficial? Or did you buy into the lie that hard work or that hitting yourself against the wall is a bad thing? And what I've come to realize is that there's two types of pain in life, right? The pain of discipline or the pain of self-regulation, where you actually take control of your life, and it hurts, right? Like you did professional weightlifting, you did professional training. There's a process. You probably hit plateaus of physique. You probably hit times where you hurt your body and you had to repair. These are challenges. Most people will quit. But then you have the pain of regret. And then the pain of regret weighs so much more because it weighs in your mind. And what I've come to understand is that if you can self-regulate and you can go through the pain of exploration, go through the pain of not knowing, go through the hardships of uncertainty, which comes with entrepreneurship and comes with paving your own way, it's a lot better than the pain of regret that most people end up experiencing when they don't take control of their lives.
What do you regret?
Nothing.
Over the course of years?
Never. Because I never make irreversible decisions. Therefore, I have nothing to regret.
What have you had to unlearn to relearn?
Everything. I had to unlearn the fact that I am not who people have told me that I am. That I'm not what, you know, a school teacher dictates that my future is, that I'm not what my parents think that I am, that I'm not what religious structures tell me that I am, that I am who... the most important thing that I've truly learned in my life is that not only can I determine who I am, but in the future tense, I can, through my actions, determine who I will become.
How did you learn that process? Was that from looking at yourself, or was it like true education? Because the way you learn is pretty unique in the way you think about things.
Like I said, Henry Ford said it best, you know, the hardest job in the world is to think. That's why most people don't do it. I spent 8 years, I made a couple $1 million in e-commerce early on, and one of my deep desires was I need to learn how to develop mental frameworks, I need to learn how to think, I need to learn why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I spent literally 8 months sitting around a fire every single day. I had a fireplace in my house, just thinking about why I'm doing things, why I want things in life, who do I want to have these things with, what type of things I enjoy. And you begin to learn more about yourself the more you spend time with yourself. Most people, they sit in their car, they turn on the radio. The last motherfucker loud, dude. Noise, distractions. They can't sit with themselves 5 minutes. They can't handle it. And it's a process of realizing that if you're by yourself and you feel lonely, then you have a lot of self-work to do. I enjoy being by myself. I enjoy being in my mind because I'm
What
learning
the fuck?
who I am. Most people go through life not knowing anything about themselves. They think that they're their name. They think that they're this three-dimensional piece of flesh that walks around. They think that they're their nationality or their religion. No, these are things that have been put upon you. And once you break away from these things, once you understand that you truly are a limitless individual, then the game begins. But you have to get to the point where you believe these things. The Bible says it best. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So it all starts in the mind, because the mind, right, leads to actions. Actions lead to habits. Habits lead to lifestyle. So if you want to change your lifestyle, you need to retroactively change your mind. And that's the starting point. That's the catalyst of all things.
Something I've definitely struggled with is, I'm an active guy, ambitious guy, but I would be more action than thinking.
Individual, then the game begins. But you have to get to the point where you believe these things. The Bible says it best. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So it all starts in the mind, because the mind, religion, no, these are things that have been put upon you. And once you break away from these things, once you understand that you truly are a limitless individual, then the game begins. But you have to get to the point where you believe these things. The Bible says it best. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So it all starts in the mind, because the mind, right, leads to actions. Actions lead to habits. Habits lead to lifestyle. So if you want to change your lifestyle, you need to retroactively change your mind. And that's the starting point. That's the catalyst of all things.
Something I've definitely struggled with is, I'm an active guy, ambitious guy, but I would be more action than thinking. And I've had to reverse engineer that. I've had to change that and change that habit. So when I was younger, I would jump into these businesses or jump into these ideas without thinking the why.
Because the mind, right, leads to actions. Actions lead to habits. Habits lead to lifestyle. So if you want to change your lifestyle, you need to retroactively change your mind. That's the starting point. That's the catalyst of all things.
Something I've definitely struggled with is, I'm an active guy, ambitious guy, but I would be more action than thinking. And I've had to reverse engineer that. I've had to change that and change that habit. So when I was younger, I would jump into these businesses or jump into these ideas without thinking the why, or even like and that can actually help to get to a certain point. But I feel like to literally transcend and become better, you need to take a step back. And the challenge I have then is being able to balance the time to think with the time to action. You ever struggle with something like that?
Not really. I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, once you understand that most people don't think, you need to do the opposite of what most people do. Most people are followers. And the worst thing you can be is a follower of a follower. That's what most people are. Most people are following followers. I want to follow my conscious. I want to follow my consciousness. I want to follow my decision-making process. I want to follow my morality. And in order to get to these places, I need to discover them. And nobody's going to discover them for me. You go to a church, what, some preacher's going to tell you on the padded pew with the air conditioning who God is? What God wants from you? Why can't you speak to God yourself? Why can't you have a relationship? If that guy could, why can't I? And once you understand that what's available for other men is available to you, you begin to have a real journey towards self-exploration of self.
You mentioned there about sitting with yourself quite frequently. What's that process? So would you be writing, thinking?
Literally thinking, just speaking with myself, having conversations. Luke, why is it that you enjoy public speaking? Luke, why is it that you enjoy building digital businesses? Well, the reason I enjoy building digital businesses over physical businesses is because there's I don't like brick and mortar. Okay, well, why don't you like brick and mortar? Well, the reason I don't like brick and mortar is because my grandmother used to own a bakery and I saw her slave away. But does that mean that every brick and mortar business is going to be that way? No, no, no. Okay, perfect. So what am I going to do? Am I going to have a brick and mortar business? Well, no, not necessarily. Well, what are my skill sets, Luke? Okay, well, my skill sets are digital marketing, entrepreneurship. I'm really good at leadership. I'm really good at understanding social media. Okay, so maybe digital businesses are better for you. Okay, if digital businesses are better for you, which one? Well, what are the trends that, and you just go through the rabbit trails and you have these conversations that most people are not willing to have with others, let alone with themselves. They just want somebody else to answer things for them. That's why when you see the comment section is riddled and filled with idiots that think that they have the answers, but all they're doing is regurgitating what another person, another follower has told them is the truth. And I refuse to live that way.
How much do you think your early childhood development has had like an impact on you?
I mean, like we said, from ages 0 to 7 is the determining factor. Had I been raised in an environment where money was prevalent, where wealth was abundant, I would have had a different perspective. I had to retrain myself to see the abundance in the world. I had to retrain myself to see potential and opportunity. When you come from Argentina, $200 in a suitcase, that's what I came to America with. Even though I knew there was potential, I still had a scarcity mindset. What's the difference between somebody that looks at $1,000 and says, wow, that's a lot of money, versus somebody that says, oh, that's chump change, that's not a lot of money? There's a difference in mindset, and it's not just arrogance. It's a difference in upbringing, it's a difference in perspective, it's a difference in worldview. So what I realized is that the worldview that I was given was a worldview that was propagated by governments, that was propagated by individuals that wanted to keep me down. That's why when you stand at the age of 6, you get into the classroom, first thing they tell you, put your hand on your heart and pledge allegiance. Not pledge allegiance to yourself, not pledge allegiance to your purpose and your self-development. No, pledge allegiance to a flag.
It's a lack of self-sovereignty.
Yes.
People don't take personal responsibility and they blame other people.
Because it's hard.
But what I noticed, and this is why individual sports is really interesting, is because I was like a sprinter when I was younger, and my parents gave me a lot of opportunity with that, but it would be quite harsh, right? We're there to win. It's not another idea. And when you win, you take full accountability.
Yes.
When you lose, you also are the reason why you lost.
Yes.
You're the reason why you're in that position. Whereas you contrast that to maybe classrooms or team sports. When you won, it's everyone's winner. But when someone loses, they usually point something out or something around the area. So I think having that individuality allows you to, again, think for yourself clearly. And for me, it's been an ongoing process every single day. You need to look at some piece of information and see, is it real or not?
I often tell people everyone's self-made, but only the successful people will admit it. The unsuccessful people will not admit that they created that lack of success. They will blame the big man. They will blame the imaginary thumb that's pressing them down. They'll blame religion. They'll blame race. They'll blame everything except themselves. Every person is self-made. Every single person is self-made because you are a construct of what? Your thoughts and your decisions. Nobody told you that you had to go do something. Nobody told you that you had to think a certain way. And if you did, and somebody told you that, are you a slave? Or are you a free person? And if you understand that you have freedom and sovereignty, now you understand, like you said, you're fully accountable for every decision that you make. And when you're successful, oh, you want all the praise, right? When you're successful, hey, look at me. Look what I did. I'm fully responsible for this. But it's the same thing with lack of success, and it's the same thing with failure. And most people, when they fail, they don't like to look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what? Maybe I have to change. People want change to happen to them. They don't want to change. And when you realize that change isn't going to happen to you, you need to actually proactively determine your future. Then, and only then, can you actually take not only full accountability for your good actions, your bad actions, but for your full life.
Why do you think people want that life of mediocrity versus the fear of failing, and doing something very ambitious? People will sit in that, it's like the bell curve. They'll sit in the middle And instead of striving for greatness or potentially, falling apart, they'll want to stay in the middle. But what do you think that deeper psychological reason is?
Because it's hard. Because it's difficult. It's difficult to have other people criticize you. It's difficult to deal with the fear of uncertainty. But when it's all said and done, you and I are going to be dead. This podcast won't matter. The successes that we've accomplished in life won't matter. The failures that we've accomplished won't matter. So enjoy life. Don't take it so seriously, and enjoy the process of experiencing every potentiality that life has to offer. And when you begin to take yourself less seriously, when you begin to enjoy life just like kids do, dude, why can't that it goes back to the responsibility. Luke, why did you sell your house? Why did you sell your fleet of cars? Why is it that you love just being liquid and being able to move around? Because I don't like the responsibility and the burdens of things that hold other people down. And I think there's a lot of power in that.
There was a very interesting study done on hedge fund managers and portfolio managers, whereby they were working so hard to acquire money, and as they increased the amount of time they contributed, so 80 hours, 90 hours, 100 hours a week, they actually wanted to give back money to get back their time, because they basically pigeonholed themselves and literally reversed any ability to become free. So as a result, they're these incredibly wealthy individuals, but then they've lost all their freedom.
I wouldn't say that they're wealthy. What I would say is that they have money.
They have money. One of the variables.
And I tell people, I get criticized by my definition of wealth, but I think wealth, by definition, isn't just money, it's abundance. Abundance in every area of life. Are you abundant in your health? Are you abundant in your relationships? Are you abundant in your finances? Are you abundant in your mental kind of psychology? Or are all these things compromised over imaginary paper that you don't even own, you don't even control, that at any moment can be seized and taken away from you? And it's not only that, but it's also people attach their identities to those things. So once you attach your identity to things that are fleeting, maybe you don't attach your identity to anything that's anchored in truth, anything that's lasting, then you're going to live a quite miserable life.
When you're going through like your process of how you've become wealthy and what you've learned, what do you think the core skill is that you boil it down to?
Belief. Belief is a skill. Belief requires so much development, because it's hard to believe things that you can't see. It's hard to believe when you're skinny or overweight that you can have a six-pack and that you can have a crazy physique. It's hard when you're poor to believe that one day you can be rich. It's hard to believe when your mama's working a 9 to 5 or 2 jobs that you can actually retire her in a couple years. It's hard to believe these things, but if you can actually sit there and have a conversation with yourself and believe that all things are possible, then everything is possible. Because like I said, it all starts with the mind, and the mind is the controlling factor of everything. The mind is like the steering wheel of your life, and if you can't take control of your mind, somebody else will control it for you. You're in truth, anything that's lasting, then you're going to live a quite miserable life.
When you're going through like your process of how you've become wealthy and what you've learned, what do you think the core skill is that you boil it down to?
Belief. Belief is a skill. Belief requires so much development. Those things. So once you attach your identity to things that are fleeting, maybe you don't attach your identity to anything that's anchored in truth, anything that's lasting, then you're going to live a quite miserable life.
When you're going through like your process of how you've become wealthy and what you've learned, what do you think the core skill is that you boil it down to?
Belief. Belief is a skill. Belief requires so much development, because it's hard to believe things that you can't see. It's hard to believe when you're skinny or overweight that you can have a six-pack and that you can have a crazy physique. It's hard when you're poor to believe that one day you can be rich. It's hard to believe when your mama's working a 9 to 5 or 2 jobs that you can actually retire her in a couple years. It's hard to believe these things, but if you can actually sit there and have a conversation with yourself and believe that all things are possible, then everything is possible. Because like I said, it all starts with the mind, And the mind is the controlling factor of everything. The mind is like the steering wheel of your life. And if you can't take control of your mind, somebody else will control it for you. And the people that understand how to control minds, mind control the real thing, they understand how to move people with fear. Right? We saw it with negativity, with anxiety, with comparison. And once you can take control of your mind and believe that all things are possible, the sky's the limit.
People are becoming more familiar with like traditional media being a scam and having a decade or 2 decades long of like misinformation. Do you think that there will be a decline in traditional media and a rise in I would call personal media companies like you, yourself, this podcast? Do you think that pendulum swing will like infect it basically universal because these big media companies have so much?
It's hard to believe when you're affect it because it's merely your ability to control technological advancements. So the radio in the beginning was probably seldom and it was probably wholesome and it was probably good, but over time it was controlled. Television in the beginning was probably pretty decent in the beginning. You had shows that were probably pretty good. You saw that become corrupted and censored and manipulated over time. You saw it in the beginning of the internet. People had a great time on the internet. People weren't as censored. People could actually speak their truth. Today, you go on Instagram, you write on a comment, bitch, and that will get deleted, right? Because of
Gay
bullying.
or fat?
Yeah, because of bullying, right? So technological advancements initially are kind of waves of freedom, and then eventually they kind of get condensed and censored. So we are in a gap over the next 3 to 5 years where personal brand and these micro communities and these online personas are trending and are popular.
That are in our
So
church.
eventually, at
And
the
you know
end of
what's
the day,
strange?
there's
3 of you
gatekeepers
are
to
in
social
this
media
room right
platforms,
now.
there's gatekeepers to access of information, and like I said, most people, if they want to learn anything about Luke Belmar, they just go to Google and type Luke Belmar, and they assume that that's true, that that's the reality of Luke Belmar. It's really just not. It's so far from the truth because it's controlled, it's managed, and it's segmented from truth in reality. So I think right now, yes, absolutely, people fucking hate the media. But what is holding the media from just controlling a ton of individuals at a personal level and running their podcasts and controlling the narrative at an individualistic level under the guise of individualism and personal brand? So you look at, for example, kind of Mr. Beast and his crew, right? They're all individual personal brands. Cool, but who are they managed by? Night Media. Okay, and who's Night Media owned by? Disney. So you basically have glorified Disney kids that have contracts that they have to say certain things, that they have to run certain agendas, and they don't really have a choice. Shout out to Mr. Beast Study School.
How can you prepare for that as a result? Because you're building your brand and you have to think like chess, right? 2 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead. You get shot down today or tomorrow for what you say or what you do. Like, how do you still get your message out, and how should people be preparing for this? Because that's what happened. It happened Tate, happened to everyone, happened to all the scientists coming out from COVID. They're just gone, right? Wiped off the face of our internet.
I mean, you have to break the internet. You have to break the algorithm. I think Tate did a great job at that, at showing that even algorithms can be absolutely demolished with absolute sheer willpower. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? That's one of these physics questions that are hard to answer. So when you have individuals that want to get their message out bad enough, not because of money, not because of any sort of agenda beyond spreading truth, that's very hard to censor. I mean, right now, we manage over 3,000 accounts, right? That's all Luke Belmar content. We post a video every 60 seconds. My goal is to reduce that to about once every 5 seconds. So how can you ban that? How can you censor that? It's very hard to censor. Yeah, you may censor a couple pages, main pages. You may run a couple articles and talk down on certain individuals, but with sheer power and sheer numbers, it's unstoppable. There's no algorithm that can break.
Talk me through that. Like, how is that done? And like, what's even the growth of it been as a result?
Over 2 billion views, first year of content.
So let's take a step back because you're a master planner, right? So you're coming on the internet scene, you've done a bunch of shit, you know what you're interested in, you know what your values are. How do you approach this?
So the first thing I wanted to do is, I don't get a ton of hate online. Every now and then I get some hate.
You're very honest.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, my objective was I want to be an individual that I'm proud of, right? So a lot of people, they go and create content with facades. They go and create content not being who they are, not showing the reality of their situation, not showing their vulnerabilities. I don't give a fuck. Like I said in the beginning, it doesn't matter what people think. We're all gonna die anyway. So I've already accepted this as a reality. So what somebody comments about me becomes insignificant and obsolete the moment I kind of put it into perspective. So yeah, dude, I think my main strategy was, first of all, becoming a person that was potentially worth listening to, that I had some ideas or some philosophies that are worth spreading, and people resonate not with me, they resonate with truth. They resonate with what is real. And most people have that ingrained deep down. They're like, oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's not that Luke's a G. It's like, oh no, he's just sharing something that I actually fundamentally truly believe in. And then on the other side, you have people that kind of get bothered by my comments, and you have people that get bothered by what I believe. And once again, it's because it's a disrupting factor to their current situation. And what I've come to find out is that most people attach their identity to their ideology. So if you can detach your ideology from your identity and allow people to give you new data sets, allow you to are allowed to probe your thoughts or criticize your philosophies and worldviews, then you should welcome it, and it's a process of self-development. Yeah, dude.
It's very interesting because people are drawn to you for the truth, just like Tate did, because it's perspective shifting. It's looking at something that's a narrative for so many years and then just questioning that narrative, and you'll get people to come to you, right? That's how you thrive, man. That's how you build that tribe. Question for you on that is, do you think that men are still lacking that role model, that influence?
I mean, yes, at the end of the day, you need to determine who you want to be like. You know, there's beacons of potential. That's what I call them. Figures that inspire. So my goal is just to inspire through my actions, and inspire through my philosophy, and inspire through my worldview. And if people join me in the journey, so be it. And if people don't join me for the journey, then it's totally cool. When you look at Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, now they're popular. They were murdered. They were murdered for their worldview. They were killed. They were crucified. They were burned at the stake for their philosophies, for their desire to change reality. And sometimes that's what's required in order to change the world. So what's cool today, you know, people like Leonardo da Vinci. They look at him as a genius, but back in the day, nobody liked him. They thought he was a weirdo. He was just a guy that was painting, you know, the Last Supper in some random mural that was a paid commission. But today it's priceless, right? So the perspective changes as time goes on, and you know, if you want to be a genius, you have to be able to stomach being misunderstood, and I'm totally cool with that.
What are some of the bigger events from history that you would keep focal in your mind today?
1913, the introduction of the Federal Reserve. 1913, the introduction of the Federal Reserve cast a dark shadow over humanity that caused us to become fiat slaves. Let me explain. In the 16th century, the feudal... Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
What are some of the bigger events from history that you would keep focal in your mind today?
1913, the introduction of the Federal Reserve. 1913, the introduction of the Federal Reserve cast a dark shadow over humanity that caused us to become fiat slaves. Let me explain. In the 16th century, the feudal ages, when feudal lords used to own land and used to own their little kind of kingdoms, the peasants would come and they would work on the land in exchange for what? Food, safety, security, and a place to live. But the peasants only worked 150 days out of the year. The rest of the year they had free. They kind of did whatever they wanted. They didn't work during the winter. So why is it that all these free people are working 300 days out of the year and have nothing to show for it except the exact same things that the slaves, or the peasants back in the day had to show for it, which was food, maybe a little bit of security, maybe, not if you're in London, right? And home. tell people, hey, you're a peasant. They're like, no, I'm not a peasant. Okay, you're worse than a peasant. You're a fiat slave because you're working and running around in that rat race that was constructed, right, to keep you subjugated and controlled. Because the people, well, whether it's the bankers or the people that kind of control the narrative, and it's not just one individual, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of people and lineages and dynasties and that understand how to control individuals realize that it's a lot better and easier to have a slave work for you under the premise that they're free and that they're working for themselves than to whip them into submission, because it's not ROI positive to whip your slave into submission, to demoralize him, to make him weak. No, no, no. You want the cow to produce a lot of milk, so you got to keep pumping it and pumping it. And people realized very later on in kind of reality that this system was kind of fucking you up. And you had the introduction in 2009 of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of that first competition of sound money that we've had since 1913. And that would be probably in the last 100 years the two catalyst points that I think people should be focusing on, because people wake up and they want to work for money. But then you ask them, what is money? And they don't know how to define what is money. Who makes it? Who prints it? Who allows there to be $6 trillion printed into circulation? So under the premise that I'm going to be generous, that let's say minimum wage is $15, we'll put that at a US minimum wage. You know, the government of the United States printed $6 trillion. Divide $6 trillion into hourly wage, you're talking about over $400 billion, 400 billion hours of unaccounted labor. So you have this energy and this labor that's supposed to be input, right, into the system in order to receive money. Well, what happens if you input fake money? There's no work that validates it. So you have the actual work become diluted. That's why all these individuals are out here, which is really funny, working and working and working, and they can't seem to progress. And it's because the fiat system that was cast upon them was designed by nature to keep them as a slave. I think if people begin to study the banking system, which is breaking in real time, and begin to understand that there's other monetary tools that can be utilized to enable your ability to preserve your purchasing power and preserve your work energy, it's a good thing. I'll give you the example in a way that the audience can understand. So let's say you were doing consulting back in the day and you got a $10,000 paycheck. If you spent that $10,000 the same day that you made it, it would have been worth a lot more than it was worth today. But the thing is, it's not that the money's worth more, it's that the labor, right, is worth less. So the labor is correlated to your purchasing power, not to the dollar amount. So that $10,000 in 2010 today is $7,000. So where is it going to begin to happen? You think that the federal area is
What's the alternative? What do you get a gold standard?
I mean, how much gold is there in the world?
It's limited supply.
Who told you that?
Well,
that's it.
yeah. Sorry, my philosophy, on that as well. It's harder to mine to get the extracts, basically.
Sure. It requires energy, right? It requires energy. So the value of the gold is correlated to the difficulty and the energy that it requires in order to get it. But how much is it? So it's telling you that they're not stockpiling this motherfucker and just manipulating the prices. $2 billion. Resource that I anybody can make or anybody can think of. It's so stupid that somebody's out there printing money. Somebody's printing money, and on the counter you're working for it, and then you're getting taxed sense whatsoever. So stop working for money. Stop.
Swiss, UBS in Switzerland. How do you action this information? So you know this, you're part of this system, you're already in the system.
You start working for money. So you start working for purpose, and you start working to create income producing ecosystems. So if you're working and exchanging time, which is the most valuable resource that you have, for an imaginary piece of money that anybody can make or anybody can print out. Imagine being so stupid that somebody's out there printing money. Somebody's printing money, and on the counter, you're working for it, and then you're getting taxed because they need your taxes in order to run the government. Well, they could just print it. It makes no sense whatsoever. So stop working for money. Stop working for a paycheck. Start working towards a life that instills freedom and instills your ability to produce money without you having to work. Now, that may sound like insane for 99% of people, so where do you start? You start by not spending. Right? You start by not being a consumer, but being a producer. So most people are consumers, and that's why they're always in the rat race. If you're producing, you're always being able to generate income, but you don't want to be producing just with your time. You want to be producing the systems. Now you have AI, now you have automation, now you have software. Dude, you can literally be making money while you sleep. And if you think that's not real, look at all the digital companies that are running. They're making money while the owners.
Beaker keeps me fresh for those long flights. Just totally want to see the crew.
Kitchen.com has something for everyone. We may be right this way. What about something more fun? Maybe a resort with a burglar?
Or somewhere less family friendly.
Yep, one Vegas hotel is all packed in. Everybody, we have for kids this year. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com, put it together.
One, I think, limitation people have sometimes when they start making money, they just end up blowing it, right? But you've really focused on the multiplication, the systems, the processes, which I've been trying to stay very above by. Why do you think people are getting caught at that threshold? And like, what are the ways you've been looking at scaling digital businesses so that you're able to continue growing?
So most people, let's say they have $100,000 in the bank account, they want to show off that they have $100,000 in the bank account. People that have $1 million in the bank account, they want to show off that they got $1 million. They don't want to show off $100,000. Just about to prove it to me. They just have to continue operating and understanding that I don't want to spend the initial capital that requires time. So I tell people, you don't buy things. Listen to me. You don't buy things with the amount of time it takes you to get them. For example, and I say it quite often, if you and I were to walk into a Louis Vuitton store with somebody that works at a McDonald's, they would look at that $500 wallet a lot more expensive than you and I would. Why? Because they think, oh wow, $500? That took me how many hours of work?
A week.
Wow, that's expensive. For us, oh well, you just make a couple bucks here and there, have it in some sort of automation. You don't value the $500 because it didn't take you a lot of time. So what you need to do is safeguard the time and understand that the time that you input is designed to liberate you, not for you to spend it liberating another person.
How do you build those systems? So you focus on e-commerce, you don't have a system now, you talk about what's your philosophy, first principle philosophy, how you're building a system that generating revenue long in the future.
So there's two things that you need to focus on in business. There's income mitigation tasks and risk mitigation tasks. So your risk mitigation tasks in business are your customer service representatives, your accounting, your budgeting, things that you can actually delegate or
Guard the
outsource
gate
or onboard
and
somebody
check
to take on.
every
Then you
house.
have your income
There's a
producing tasks,
bounty for
right?
that
These are your
traitor.
sales. This is your marketing, the hands-on that actually generates money. Your goal is to, as soon as possible, anytime, whether you're reselling sneakers or whether you're selling a Fortune 500 company, your job is to not do the things that somebody else can do for you. Oh yeah, but how do you make as much money? You get to save time. Well, yeah, why don't you value your time? Because you're not doing anything productive with that time. I get to hang out with the people I love. I get to go to work. I get to travel. I get to pay somebody to give me a slice of the pie. As soon as you start your journey, the first thing you need to do is start onboarding people that can take care of these risk mitigation tasks. Like, why are you answering customer service emails when you can hire somebody from the Philippines for $350, $400 a month, which is a good salary there, base entry level salary, to do it for you? They'll be happy, they'll be chilling, and now you have time to focus on what? Income producing. And
What the fuck did this nigga just say?
going deep into sneakers, go have a runner. Oh yeah, but I won't make as much money. Yeah, but you get to save time. Well, yeah, but why don't you value? So what you need to do is safeguard your time and understand that the time that you input is designed to liberate you, not for you to spend it liberating another person.
How do you build those systems? So you focus on e-commerce, but you've done other stuff now with Capital Club. What's your philosophy, first principle philosophy, of how you're building out systems that are generating you revenue long into the future?
So there's two things that you need to focus on in business. There's income producing tasks and risk mitigation tasks. So your risk mitigation tasks in business are your customer service representatives, your accounting, your budgeting, things that you can actually delegate or off-source or onboard somebody to take on. Then you have your income producing tasks, right? These are your sales. This is your marketing, the hands-on that actually generates money. Your goal is to, as soon as possible, anytime, whether you're reselling sneakers or whether you run a Forbes 500 company, your job is to not do the things that somebody else can do for you, right? So if you're flipping sneakers, go have a runner. Oh yeah, but I won't make as much money. Yeah, but you get to save time. Well, yeah, but why don't you value your time? Because you're not doing anything productive with that time. I get to hang out with the people that I love. I get to go out and go for walks. I get to biohack. I get to travel, and I'll pay somebody or give them a slice of the pie so that I don't have to do it. So as soon as you get started in your entrepreneur journey, the first thing you need to do is start onboarding people that can take care of these risk mitigation tasks. Like, why are you answering customer service emails when you can hire somebody from the Philippines for $350, $400 a month, which is a good salary there, base entry level salary, to do it for you? They'll be happy, they'll be chilling, and now you have time to focus on what? Income producing tasks. And not even going deep into systems and operations, that's the first part. The second part is your KPIs, your key performance indicators, right? You need to know where you're going. Like, what's your objective? Most people want a fancy business in order to make money. Most people would say, oh, I'm going to build the next Uber. Dude, if your goal is to make money, you don't necessarily have to be a business owner. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to make money. If your goal is to become free, then why are you going to build a SaaS business that has tens of investors that you have to pick up the phone and be accountable to?
Yeah.
That's not freedom.
100%.
That's not freedom. And we see it rinse and repeat. I'll give you an example, which was a crazy one. Loom. Do you know the company Loom?
Yeah.
They're the screen recording company.
They just sold, right?
They just sold, and everybody's like, oh, they sold for $950 million. Go look at the faces of the founders and go look at the tweets that they were putting out, because they raised a ton of money. They didn't own a massive percentage of their company, and they slaved their motherfucking lives away for what? A couple $1 million paycheck? A lot of them said it wasn't worth it.
Alright people, we're going to take one short little break for a little update about Podcast University. So if you enjoy podcasts like this, you want to start a great podcast, head down to the links at the Podcast University. This is a learning platform that I built to help people like you build, launch, and scale your own podcast. I wasted many years doing this, making it all up as I go. So I put everything together in a very seamless and easy to follow course for you guys to follow and just learn exactly how to do it. So if you want to bypass a lot of the mess for your podcast, check out the links down below to Podcast University, and we'll show you exactly how to launch and scale your own podcast.
One of my friends, I won't mention his name, but he raised a ton of money, around 20 million, built a really big product that kind of caught the wave of before the tightening of the economy the past couple of years, and he basically lost his head in the process. So ran out of money, business slowed down. And when I speak to him, the corner.
My kind of sport.
Slavery, dude. As back to being golden handcuffs.
100%.
Fuck that.
Well, over the past couple of years, that was considered like the proper path to build a building on.
That was considered the proper path by who?
I know, but that was like when a lot of VC money was flowing, people were like, go raise cash. And I was actually in that scenario. I met someone here in Canada the last couple years. And someone was like, if you have a slide deck, you can bring it to a VC, and we can raise a bunch of money. And just something deep down didn't seem right at the time. And I was going to build like a financial product.
Hold on.
And I was like, it just doesn't feel like aligned to what I want to do. And thank fuck I didn't make the cash because 2 years later,
I don't know.
Obsolete, dude. It's crazy. And like you said, people lose their fucking mind in the process.
100%.
And I'm not about it because the entire purpose of entrepreneurship is freedom.
Question for you after that. Do you think entrepreneurship can also be a matrix? Because if you consider when people start making money, you know, they go to Dubai, they go to Miami, they get the Rolex, they get the chicks.
That's not entrepreneurship. That's lifestyle. So that's lifestyle bondage, right? So you determine what you do with that money. You determine what you do with your finances, and you determine what you do with your decisions. So people are a slave to lifestyle of what somebody else has told them equals successful entrepreneurship. That's why, you know, I create content. You won't ever see my car. You won't ever see. Why? Because I don't think that dictates successful entrepreneurship. To me, entrepreneurship is I work for myself, or I work in a conglomerate with a group of individuals. I set my own rules. I determine my own path, and I work at it every single day. And dude, I've been an entrepreneur with $200 in a suitcase. I was an entrepreneur fucking pressure washing basketball courts. It was just the steps that I needed to take in order to be where I am today. And it's the mindset.
I did see that. I
It's
just
the
watched it
mindset.
actually. That's
It's
nice.
not the bank account that matters, because you can have a ton of money and end up looking like Mark Zuckerberg.
No, yeah. He said, I'm not peasant. He said, I'm not peasant. Bro, so I think I got Spliff's account gone, bro, last night. No, like, he wasn't supposed to do this, bro, and he did it, bro, like a dummy, bro. Bro, alright, so listen, bro. Bro, alright, so right before this nigga Spliff joined the party last night, I get a message from this random. I'm thinking he's just like in the game, like, because I'm sitting in the city. I'm thinking he's just sitting in the city. He's like, hey, would you like 200K VC? You know, I'm like, okay, this is sus. Sure, whatever. And he gets to the point where he's like, okay, go to your PlayStation app. You got the PlayStation app? Go to your PlayStation app. Go to the scan QR code in the settings. Okay. All right. You're in the settings. It says this. Okay, you can enter a manual code. He said, I have a code. I'm gonna give you this code. I'm like, yo, this is not what this is. Not. This is a scam. This is a straight scam, bro. Because, like, if you just look at the page in the settings, it should literally just say to sign in onto the PlayStation, bro. It's just talking about signing in onto the PlayStation. You can type this code in that your PlayStation's giving you onto your PS app, and you will log in to this to the PlayStation from the code. Okay. I told Split, bro. I said, bro, you guys want some free 200 VC? You want some? Literally, bro. I said, I got this. Bro, this nigga Split, bro. Leak was bro, get out of here. Bro, get out of here, bro. Leak was in the party too, bro. Okay, I literally said after I said the code, I said if you type that in, bro, go change your password. Leak went and changed his password, bro, because his dumbass typed the code in too. So, but Spliff typed that code in, bro, and literally was gone after that. I know. Bro, if you got him on Facebook, bro, check, bro. Cause he ain't been on. He ain't been on since, bro. You felt bad, bro. I felt bad, bro. I felt bad, bro. That nigga wasn't supposed to type no code in, bro. He was not supposed to be. Bro, that nigga got himself, bro. You can't tell me you ain't finna think twice on some shit like that. Come on now. And so I was telling the scammer, I said, bro, give me that account back, bro. Give me that account back. And he's like, I don't have it. It said check the text message sent to your mobile phone and enter the verification code mobile number. And yeah, I know damn well he's lying his ass off with that bullshit. So yeah, Spliff probably gone. Yeah, but he's sending me a screenshot of something that didn't come from his PlayStation. You see where I'm at? You see where I'm at in this Black Myth?
You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay and help me. A deity like myself will not short you. Sungate is a perilous place. I'm a deity to my word. Slay that cumbrous pest, and you won't be dead.
Hey Sage, what am I supposed to be? Oh, yo, is this a boss right here, bro? Is this Frog? This nigga's a boss, ain't he? Oh no, man. He's just a regular ass fucking frog. Hey, look at my Twitch real quick, Sage. Damn, he just killed me. Damn, that's tough. Alright, hey, I'm about to get on. Is your game over? No, you can't quit, because what if your PlayStation overheats and then your shit leaves? Oh shit, no, I need to go over there. Okay, wait. How long's left in your game, big dog? Alright, cool. I'm actually about to go take a piss real quick. Just mute that shit, nigga.
Sandgate is a perilous place. You think you can venture there without healing pills? I'm a deity to a word. Sandgate is a perilous place. You think you can venture there without... Sandgate is a perilous place. You think you can venture there without healing pills?
Bro, I didn't realize my mic was fucking off, bro. The shit, like you click one fucking button on this headset. Yeah. What do you mean? What should I be doing? That frog ain't hard. I was literally about to have him. Do I need to talk to this dude every time?
Perilous place. You think you can venture there without?
I gotta do what? Why not beat the frog first? He hops away every time. What are you trying to? I'm dodging these fucking things. What? Dude. This nigga really ain't shit. I'm just like not locked in. Damn! Nigga be fast for no reason. A what? That's great. See, that nigga wasn't shit. Bro, you make me want a kid just so I can have some... Nah, nah, bro, we for real need to get rich, bro. We're all about to get rich, bro. 1,700. That's more than my entire taxes. And I work in a fucking factory.
Ooh, how wondrous!
Oh, I know.
Man follows earth. Earth
I,
follows
I
sky.
worked at this place
Sky
for like
follows
half a
Tao.
year.
Tao follows nature.
Why not?
These common pills.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the
Fact, yeah,
shrines.
don't do that.
I must retrieve a furnace forthwith. Pray for
Alright, well I did it. I did it. Is your ship about over? I'm about to start this bomb or some shit. Is there a save? Is there a save point? I can just go back. I can just go back to the fucking rest. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I know, yeah. No, there is. How? I'm trying to find them all, bro. Yeah, let me get to the. Let me get to the easiest one. Yeah, yeah. mean, I went. Yeah.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Take him down.
Huh. Bitch.
Mud King's dead. Cunning foe.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Doing what? That nigga killed me, bro.
Surely you will pay.
It's because he swiped. Swiping, no swiping, damn it. Is there a shrine by this boss? I gotta beat the boss before I can do the shrine. So every time I die, I'll respawn here. And then I gotta go. I know an easier way of getting over there. Nah, bro, we're all three about to put some shit.
That will be your doom.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Cunning foe.
I have to fight these dudes, don't I?
What are called?
Listen, I'm already fighting. This nigga just keeps fucking me. Alright, I'm done.
Surely you will
I'm gonna. Okay, so when I go through there, do I just keep going and it's like right there? No. I already fucking. So, I died. Do I have to cloud step? Does that shit regen fast? Do it, bro. Bro, were you there when I hit all them buzzer beaters in one night, bro? I think it was Leak that was there, bro. You gonna have to ask Leak, bro. I hit like so many buzzer beaters in one night. That's fine. I got my skill tree up whenever. For real. I wish it would quit taking my fucking... Fuck your lucky. Alright, well let me know when you're ready. I'll pull it back up. Fucked up. I'm about to just
Come our way. Surely you will pay.
How long are those? Like 3 minutes? OT's like 2.5, 3 minutes. You got this, bro. You got this. Well, I can make medicines now. I thought you said I got that frog's spirit. I didn't get that nigga's spirit. It didn't show up to collect the spirit. Is it still there? Is it still there? Is it? What? It ain't there. Yeah, this nigga didn't have no spirit. That nigga didn't have no spirit. Fuck. Damn, I can't even go back. I can't even go back either. I'm scared as fuck. I came back to the shrine so that I could just... Alright, you said you wanted to see this shit, nigga? Where'd you go? Sage. 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 You muted your mic, my nigga. I'm all the way to the right. Yep.
Yup, I got a lock on me.
Are you in another game?
Go over one more. Ew, why she laugh like that? Tell her to get a new laugh. Why do you laugh like that? You're not even laughing, you're cackling. What's wrong with a cackle? Only witches cackle. I'm not trying to be funny. I was saying the truth. You know what they say, the truth hurts. And it's very necessary. 3 in the morning and it's cackling in my ear.
This nigga ain't. This nigga.
Niggas just threw me a grenade, so I had to throw that shit up.
What am I doing here, bro?
Good steal.
Are you in another game already?
To the right.
Why would you go in another game? Why are you in another game?
Because I got some pretty good randoms. I was waiting for you to invite me.
I was waiting for you to look at my skill tree, nigga.
Is that your last, slot?
Transformations?
Go over to left one. It should be the one where it's, max health and all that shit.
So, are you talking about this, bro?
Let me see. Damn, you don't even have the option. So never mind. I had the option when I was at that part. Well, oh, survival. That's what the fuck it is. You want to max out your health. You want to max out your critical chance. And I don't think you have mana unlocked yet. You're definitely going to want to max out your health, though. And then I think when you get to level with either 30 or 45, you can start upgrading your base damage.
What do you mean?
You see where it says survival?
Yeah.
Max your health and everything.
Yeah, I get that.
I say max out your health, max out your stamina, and max out your, what you call it?
Martial arts?
No, survival.
You already said that, though.
Yeah. It's a blowout, but I really don't want to play this shit. It is
Who, you guys?
yeah, we're smoking this kid, but I don't want to play this shit. Hell, you're making me want to play Black Myth, bro. Don't die on me. PG alive.
I'm alive. Nigga don't got no PG.
Just cause you got my name split.
I didn't do that, bro. He did that to himself.
You got split backed up.
But I wasn't even trying to be convincing, bro. Spliff seems smarter than that, man.
Oh my god,
Yes. Spliff Rose seems smarter, man. I didn't think he'd do it. I even mentioned something about it being a scam. A couple times.
where you get like bonus points and shit like that.
Oh, you talking about this shit?
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what it looked like.
You'd have to look.
That's what gives you the you max out your smash stance. Pillar stance is not all that. Thrust stance is pretty good. That shit does hella damage. A charged thrust attack does hella damage. And it has what is it? A stagger effect. Pillar stance is good for when you're fighting people who like to like stay in the air with attacks that start in the air. Because you can attacks.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But other than that, pillar stance is pretty much useless. I only upgraded it because I had skill points to waste. But I say max out your smash stance. Read everything, pretty much.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I'm pretty sure you played games like a
Kinda. I play Skyrim, but no. And right now, my light stream, bro, it will not keep my cam on. It won't keep my cam up.
There might be a shortage in your cam.
It's my MacBook's camera, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, what am I looking up?
How to get true ending Black Myth.
How to get a secret ending, good ending, Black Myth Group phone. Where the fucking like third eye with the third eye, Con, yeah.
Hey guys, it's Zach from the Con channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how to hit the secret ending in Black Myth Wukong. Now, in order for you to get the secret ending of the game, one of the most important quests that you have to do is complete the treasure hunter quest. Now, I'll put a link down in the description below that quest guide, but once you have done that, you will then need to go and complete all the bosses in all of the 4 secret areas. So the secret boss in chapter 1, the secret boss in chapter 2, the secret boss in chapter 4, and the...
Alright. I can go back? What do you mean? I'll have to check that out again. So I can go back to like chapter 1.
Who goes there? Take it down.
Oh. Nah, I tried it earlier.
Cunning foe. Dare walk.
Dude.
You come our
Alright.
Surely you will.
Let me know when that game's over. Don't start another one again. I don't know why I keep dying to these niggas. I gotta get some music or something. It's 3 o'clock in the morning already. Bro, I was playing the 3s last night, and let me tell you, I was going crazy, bro. Going crazy in the 3s, bro. I was 4 for 4 from 3 one game. Bro. Nah, bro, we're out there about to push some shit. I don't give a fuck about you. I have to fight these dudes, don't I? I just wasted the fuck out my health. What the hell? I'm already fighting. I'm already fighting, yeah. I already started. This nigga just keeps fucking howling at me, bro. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, my cousin says that same shit. Damn, I used to got this on that dude for some reason. Man, I'm gonna. Okay, so when I go through there, do I just keep going and it's like right there? I just ate an arrow. Already fucking said I died. Do I have to cloud step? Does that shit regen fast? Oh, they don't want to shoot no more arrows at me. Weird. Alright, fuck it.
Son, I hear you loud and clear. How can I not know your sufferings?
Do it, bro.
But before our master
Bro, were you there when I hit all them buzzer beaters in one night, bro? I think it was Leak that was there, bro. You guys that's Leak, bro. I hit like so many buzzer beaters in one night.
Said it's stinking worse than ever. And covered in bones. Not from men or livestock, but littered in the remains of our
I got my scripture over.
Curse that furry jackass! Ooh, just wait until Master hears about this! Hush! Hush, you fool.
I wish it would quit taking my fucking...
Our restoration. We can't say it out loud now.
What the fuck is going on here, bro?
Poor brother Adam.
To get to the secret boss.
Alright, well, let me know when you're ready. I'll pull it back up.
I wish I knew where my fucking...
I had fresh meat, delivering itself all the way to this dump for our lunch.
So what? Do I just abort the little one?
I fucked up.
Yeah, I don't even think it gave me an option to pick up that fucking spirit from the frog, dog. Oh. Yeah, I already have a spirit frog. Damn, see, I go all the way back here. Can't I just come this way?
I'm about to just smoke this bong real quick. Fuck it. Have my skill tree up. How long are those? Like 3 minutes? OT's like 2.5, 3 minutes.
I didn't have like no health, but now I can start with like health and shit. So I for real entered with like no fucking health.
You got this, bro.
I
You got
solely missed time that fucking died. Alright, that's nice to know that you do that.
Well, I can make medicines now.
I should have watched him for a second. That's what I should have did. Okay, he's got that. Alright, understood. I didn't dodge that. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Like Jordan, like you can't buy Jordan shoes. What? I have Jordan shoes on.
I thought you said I got that frog spirit. I didn't get that nigga's spirit.
I bought the ones I have on from the store.
It didn't show up to collect the spirit.
Like they just took it out recently.
Is it still there?
Ah,
Is it still there?
no, tell me right now. Tell me right now. Jordan, why would Jordan die?
Is it? What? It ain't there. Yeah, this nigga didn't have no spirit.
Fuck, LeBron is not the GOAT, bro. I'm gonna tell you a crazy stat. No, let me tell you something.
Nigga didn't have no
40
spirit.
points,
Fuck.
okay, is not as rare as LeBron's 6 rings. Like the statistics behind it. Getting the 2 3-peats. Getting. No, listen.
Damn, I can't even go back.
How the fuck am I like that?
I can't even go back. I'm scared as fuck.
I want to say that, buddy. That's crazy. Crazy for that. crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. No. I can see it. No, I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. Bro, he didn't have to go to the rim, bro. Jordan didn't have to go to the rim. You think Jordan had to go to the rim? Jordan is midi, bro. Midi game, bro. That shit is working, bro. That shit worked.
I came back to the shrine so that I can do this.
You ain't done the research. You ain't done the research. No. Do the research.
Alright, you said you wanted to see this shit, nigga?
Bro.
Where'd you go?
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this nigga's mid-range game is insane.
Sage.
Bro, I'm telling you. I don't know.
Sage.
Okay, the weirdest shit just happened. Do you see my Twitch? I didn't kill the big guy.
Sage.
The big guy or some shit. I wasn't even fighting the little guy. I was fighting the big guy.
You muted your mic, my nigga.
Does it matter?
I'm all the way to the right.
What does this mean? How do I get it? What the fuck's that music? Where's the shrine at?
Yep.
Somebody's car be going off outside.
Are you in another game?
What do I? Oh shit.
This nigga. What am I doing here, bro? Are you in another game already? Why would you go in another game?
Oh wait, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck, nigga?
Son, your brother's gone. Help me and atone
Why are you
for your past now.
in another game?
What the fuck?
No! Are you mad?
I gotta fight that
Go
nigga.
and hunt the monkey.
He said go hunt the monkey.
I was waiting for you to look at my skill tree, nigga.
Where am I supposed to go? I gotta lead him somewhere. Where,
Transformations.
Where at? Do all.
So, are you talking about this, bro?
He did it. Let's do it again. I already did it. Just beat him.
What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Martial arts. You already said that though. Who, you guys?
Just fucking.
This nigga don't have it.
Yeah, I about had him. Kind of salty about it. Though.
I didn't do that, bro. He did that to himself.
He just kind of said sidearm.
But I wasn't even trying to be convincing, bro. Spliff seems smarter than that, man.
He runs over. Alright,